Mr. Eggplant presents.
Hey guys, Tyler here, and thank you for checking out this video. And this is the start, I think, of week 14 of my Marksman Hunter progression journey here in the first season of The War Within. I have been really lax at posting these, so I do apologize if you guys look forward to them every Tuesday. My goal is to start getting back to them doing once a week. I probably should have just posted my, because I'm recording this Tuesday night, so I probably just posted my last 2 weeks. That would have been week 12 and 13. But this week is going to be officially for week 14. And really quick, the items that I got over the last couple of weeks that I haven't get a chance to talk to you guys about, I did manage to get a Myth Track helm out of my vault, and I got Myth Track pants. So all of my tier pieces should be Myth Track now. So now I'm really just fishing for a Skardyn's Grace, or fishing for like a belt, a boots, you know, a neck piece, something like that. It's a higher item level. I did finally replace my 593 Skardyn's Grace, so I have that at 626. So awesome. It only took 44 runs, I think, to get that. But other than that, I'm just fishing for certain upgrades, the Roshanon cloak, that sort of thing. But I'm at 635 item level. I'm really pushing the boundaries of what gear I can get without just being Omega lucky from the vault. But this coming week, we'll be doing some more Mythic Plus push. I just talked about it in my update video, and I'll kind of talk about it here really fast. 2833, so making some amazing progress there and trying to get to 3,000. But of course, I'm going to have to open this vault to see if I can get a little bit more health added to my health pool. So, without further ado, let's jump in. So we have Marksman Specialization. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and let's get to it. Okay, so as customary, I'm going to be blocking the screen here. I did do delves, so delves are going to be there first, so we're going to go look at those. Okay, we're done there. Anyway, so my goal would be Roshanon cloak, the anchor belt, since I did make a crafted belt as well. Let me go ahead and go back here really fast. I did make a crafted belt at 636. I made a crafted cloak at 636, and I made crafted boots to 636. So I have a ton of boosted item level that I didn't have just a couple of weeks ago. All right, anyway, back to the opening. All right, so first one up is the Kaivez's Covert Clasp at normal. Don't care about that. Roshanon's boots, that's nice, but not really anything there. And Void Reaper's Contract. It's actually a good trinket, but we don't need it on my hunter. So, okay. You guys have already seen it. Hopefully we get something. So first item up is, okay, Myth Track tier gloves. So I already have those, so I don't really need those. Next up we have the exact, this is actually the only second weapon I've seen at Myth Track. Sad thing is, this is the exact weapon I have on. Otherwise, if it was statted better, I'd take that. And the last option is a Storm Collar Shroud. So that is a Myth Track Shroud. That would be a +3 to item level. It's not a lot, but every little bit helps. So the nice thing is I will be picking that cloak. So I will move away from the consecrated cloak, and I will move that over to one of these other crafted items. I have plenty of options to do that with now. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out one of these, and I'm going to go ahead and grab that cloak. I'll see what the catalyst looks like, and we'll move on from there. I'm trying to get over 7 million health. That would be pretty cool. I'm at 6.8 million right now. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to future me and see how this week went, and hopefully I post this on Monday night. And just like that, we are back on a Monday night in the end of week 14. So how did we do? Long and short is we kind of took it easy this week because Teach is moving over to his Paladin eventually, away from the DK, and Sai is actually moving to a Monk instead of the Shaman. So we kind of worked on getting them 10s, so we filled the vault with 10, so that's what we have going on right now. Let's go ahead and look at the vault really quick. I'm actually recording this, and hopefully I'll have it uploaded on Monday night, which is something I haven't done over the last couple of weeks. But I did manage to, I think we did end up like 14 or 15 10 keys this week, so hoping to get a mythic slot item there. My guild has stopped raiding, but I might be joining Ren's guild on their re-clears each week. We'll have to see how that goes. I did pick up that cloak, so that's another 639 item on my character, bringing my item level to 635 in my my Mythic Plus build. The only couple items that are really kind of holding me back are going to be the neck piece, the ring, which is that seal of the poison pack, and then I guess like the Skardyn's Grace, that sort of thing, that are at 626. Other than that, we're at least 636 across the board. I have all tier pieces at Mythic Track. I got the weapon, one trinket. So this next week, we're going to be getting the Circlet, or I should say tomorrow, when 1107 officially drops. And that's something I wanted to talk to you guys about. I had been messing around with it on the PTR, and it was nothing really, because it was not very strong. But they posted a blue post over on Wowhead tonight. In fact, they're massively buffing it, and it starts at 639. It's going to be something that will be BIS for hopefully everybody for the rest of Season 1. It'll help us push a little bit in Mythic Plus, maybe even Mythic Raid, I don't know yet. And it maxes out at 658, and it will compete with Heroic Track items in Season 2, and only be beat by Mythic Track items from your vault and from Mythic Raid in the Season 2 raid. So that is really cool. I'm hoping it's not going to be too much of a grind. You guys know me though, I'll be doing the content. I'm looking forward to new content, more achievements to get, and so much more. I'm still not sure which ring I'm going to replace. I don't really want to replace my ring from the Queen, but I do have that 639 Roving Scallywag ring, which is our other BIS ring. So maybe they'll let me wear 3 rings. Yeah, probably not. But I'm going to have to figure that one out and do some simming and figure out what my stats would look like. And then I may end up moving away from the Rashanon neck piece. It's that heavy crit. But if I want to get my item level up, I may end up crafting a neck piece and putting some versatility on there. Because you'll notice I had a high amount of haste, and I have a little bit of wiggle room with some of my other stats. So I've been moving some of my stats into versatility. I'm currently at 4% as we make our last like month or so push in Mythic Plus to try to get to 3,000 rating. Speaking of Mythic Plus, we're still at 2833. We just did 10s across the board. We didn't do anything too crazy. We are 4 of 8 12 or higher. We've got 4 11s on the board. So my goal this next week is to get another 12 on the board, and I think we will be pushing. My goal would be Necrotic Wake. I think that's very doable. If we would happen to get a 13 Dawnbreaker, I think we should give that one a go, because we were only off by about a minute on the last run. And maybe even a City of Threads, but we've got some work to do there, as well as in Grim Batol. But last time we were in there, I did not have my Skardyn's Grace at 626, so maybe that'll be the difference. As for my PvP set, I'm almost done with it. I finally got that neck piece that I needed. My item level in PvP is 638. There's only a couple of items that are like 636 now that I need to switch out. Now that Conquest is uncapped, it'll be significantly easier. And this next week, I will officially be getting into rated PvP and be doing Battleground Blitz. So that'll be exciting, and hopefully I'll have some videos for PvP this coming week. I will also have more Mythic Plus runs, and we will be pushing again this coming week, so I'm really excited about that. What I'm hoping to get out of my vault would be, I won't get the Rashanon Cloak because we're not killing it on Heroic, but I'm hoping to get a belt, because that's still 626. Well, I guess not now, it's 639. I was hoping to get that anchor belt from Siege of Borealis, hoping to get a Skardyn's Grace trinket, or just hoping to get a neck piece, particularly that the pendant from a Necrotic Wake. It's heavy mastery over crit. That one would be Tail Spinner pendant, I think is what it's called. That would be my preferred option. But I'm pretty much geared to the teeth now when it comes to Mythic Plus. So that's it. Like, this is our final push, and I think we're in a really good spot. I guess we could get boots too. We just have to have 2 crafted pieces, either the belt, the boots, the wrists, and some other. I guess it's really only those 3 choices now since I have the better cloak. But I do need to get a spark for that. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. I've got my Gilded Harbinger crest ready to go. I just don't have enough spark pieces. I'm still 2 weeks away on that, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. If I get a neck piece out of my vault tomorrow, I guess I won't really worry about that. But I did post my thoughts on the buffs that Marksman is getting, for mostly for Dark Ranger, but also a little bit of boost to our Sentinel damage and all that as well, thanks to the Trick Shots buff. And I put some of my thoughts on what I would like to see as like a wish list on there. I hope you guys will check that out. And I'm so close to 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I think I'm about like 40 off now. As soon as I hit that 10,000 mark, I will be giving away 60 days of WoW time and a bunch of the trolley pets from the US only giveaway. So maybe if you guys are in the EU, for example, and you leave me a comment on my 1105 Marksman Hunter guide telling me your favorite WoW memory up to this point, you'll enter in to win. I would really appreciate if you guys would subscribe to me here on YouTube and follow me at Twitch at twitch.tv/Mr. Eggplant. I should be getting back to streaming this week. The holidays are coming up, but I'm through with my work schedule. It's not nearly as hectic as it was, and I'm feeling more like myself again. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Best of luck in your vault. I hope you guys get something that you desperately need, and I hope that the Siren Isle is going to be fun. I didn't do too much of the content outside of just getting the ring, but I'm here's hoping that we have a better time than we did on the Forbidden Reach, but we'll just have to wait and see. But you better believe I'm going to be doing the content regardless. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.